You know, I mean, we're not a boys' club or a social club. We're just a group of husbands collectively waiting for our wives in the Target parking lot.
I used to get so bored.
Hours and hours of waiting in the car.
I thought it'd be a good idea one time to go in with the wife. Thought I could maybe scout out some camping gear or something like that. Just ended up holding her purse.
Eventually, I just started returning the carts just to stay busy, get a little exercise. And then the Target management noticed and they offered me a job. They said I could work whenever my wife was shopping. Last week, I clocked 12 hours.
Between 2015 and 2018, I actually completed my doctorate online while waiting for my wife.
Then one day, everything changed. I'm sitting in the car, it's been 63 minutes, I'm furious, and then there's this knock on the window.
Hey, got some new jerky. You want to try some?
Charlie's beef jerky. Yeah, that was honestly the start of our friendship.
You know, it didn't happen all at once.
Honestly, I don't remember how it started.
Penn came along, and then this Miles guy started parking closer to us, and then eventually, like, the group was just formed.
What do we do here? Well, we toss the ball around, we play some cards, you know, a little gambling. We have supper if it gets late enough.
When Miles brought his grill, it changed everything.
So, got your standard grill set up that everyone has. We got the coffee over here. We got the beans about to go there. Brats on the grill. It's lunchtime.
One summer, we did a series of car washes, and we actually raised enough money to put a big screen in the back of Penn's van.
TV, 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 TV.
That was a good summer.
For a while.
Oh, yeah. I'll talk about your good summers. We're ready for some summertime here. Oh, but we got more snow coming in. So, yeah, so here we are in Studio E off of, we're doing a small town confessions here. Anybody can tell a story. Anybody. I was talking to a buddy of mine Sunday, and I was asking him because he's telling stories. He's like, come on, just tell a couple of those stories. He goes, oh, nobody wants to hear from me. It's not about you, bub. It's about the story. So, hey, got to get in there and just tell those stories. And the thing, he's like, well, no, I can't tell stories. And he ain't told no story. So, but that's the way stories go. That's how you remember it. I can't argue with you. I mean, because I'm 58. My memory's not what it used to be. But then again, maybe it is. And I'm just playing along just to be nice. Because I'm a nice guy. So, but here we are, we're going to tell some stories. And I got all kinds of friends out there. And I'm having trouble getting out there and getting to you, whatever, but send me a video. Hey, I'll look at the video and I'll put the video up. I talked to Mike Helton. He said he'd like to do it. I bet Matt Coe would probably want to do it. Pudge Didden might want to do it. Got John Plaster, Sean Robbins, the ultimate storyteller. If you're listening, Sean, come on. I just need to tell some stories. Joe Long, ultimate storyteller in his own right. You got just so many of them. Logan, Ed, Big Ed, Ed Robinson, Eddie Baker. Any of my classmates there. I'm sure. We got class reunion coming up. Tell me some stories. Let's get on here and just talk it out. We'll talk it out. But anyway, that was a little Target thing, a little Target human there. Look for like small town stuff. It might happen, whatever. That could happen in a big town, though. Well, you never know. Big city life, you never know. But anyway, here what we're going to do. I'm going to get a little more somber. I've been thinking about Gary Begley. He passed away. He got killed in a car wreck in '89. 19 years old, just way too young to. He's just a few months shy of being 20. And he's just such a character. Looking up at a video right now of somebody, or not a video, but a picture. I got Joe Long, Dave McVeigh, Bob Bryant, man, you got stories. Let's get on and tell some stories. Billy Fink, Sean Robbins. Billy, I know you got stories. But, Dave Ingalls, I know you got stories. I'm not even got to the women. These are my brothers by choice, and I got my sisters out there by choice. And then, y'all got stories. Mike King, I know you got stories. Yeah, I know Gina Caldwell's got some stories. Steve Sadler, Missy Sadler, y'all got the stories. Just got to come on here and tell them. Anyway, we're going to talk about Gary Begley right now. And this is it's a sad moment or whatever, but I'm just thinking about his funeral just because I've been having these vivid dreams lately, and I had probably the most vivid dream I ever had after his funeral, because we all ended up back at my house. I was married to someone else at the time, and and we all just gathered there, and people would call into the radio station and requested songs be played on there. And I remember the funeral itself. He was a huge Led Zeppelin fan, and Kashmir was his song, and it played, and I just put my head down, and in my head, and all of a sudden I felt somebody's hand on my shoulder, and then another hand on my shoulder, and all of a sudden, and we're all standing up. We was all pallbearers, and we're all standing up, and we're all we got our arms around each other and hugging. I remember being out in the parking lot picking out, getting the song together, for to play during the services, and that's before people usually played songs like that during the services stuff. So I feel like we was pioneers there. So thank you, Gary. You got us started on that, because there's nothing to be ashamed of in music you love. And so anyway, there I am, and people like pulled up in the yard park and all that, and so I then in the dream, we're like in this big field, and there's like cars just lined up like a huge, just graveyard of cars, just junk, cars, excuse the pun there, but and I'm sitting on there, and there's just different people sitting around. They're kind of blurred out. I can't really see their faces. They're kind of blurred out, and I'm talking, and I think I'm talking to the person next to me here, and I'm telling about the funeral, about what I just told you, and how I think that Gary would have been pleased and all that. And then all of a sudden, a shadow in the back stands up, starts to walk away, and turns around and looks at me and gives me a little smile and a nod, and it's Gary. And I woke up, and I mean, the hair was standing up on me, and it was just so, it was like real, like it really happened and all that, and it just, but for some reason I treasure that memory. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about memories. These small town confessions are about the memories. You don't want everybody to forget, and I always hear that you never truly die as long as someone remembers. And Gary Begley, I just want to let you know that we all remember. You got so many people that loved you, and so many people that remember you. So please, get a hold of me. Send me a video. Get a hold of me. Say, hey, let's meet up. We'll sit down. We'll talk. We'll have a conversation, and all that. But until next time, hey, in my mind anyway, we're all yesterday's heroes.